After 22 years of war, the lives and communities that the northern Ugandans were forced to leave behind had been destroyed. One of the most important issues for people in the resettlement process was education for their children. Women Leading Change was able to start almost immediately with the construction of a girls' school called a tanga. At the same time, we visited an elementary school in the region called Patongo. These students had also suffered unspeakable atrocities during the war. The school itself was collapsing, and the community was desperate for funds to rebuild it. But at the time, we couldn't help. 2 years later, when we visited Patongo again, the school had decayed even further and still had no prospects for help. The isolation of this school meant that if we didn't raise the funds to rebuild it, it could be years before someone else might come along with either the potential or the desire to help. This time, we didn't walk away. When we asked chatters if they wanted to get involved, they didn't hesitate for a moment.
Children, they're totally excited to be able to have a school to come to, which may be a little different than our kids. And I think just, the joy and the humility and the pride they have in being here. And I think the knowledge that they know that if they get an education, they can build a life that they want, fulfill their dreams.
It's amazing to see what already has been built and what's been done via our efforts from last year. There's still a lot to do here at this school. I mean, there's still a lot of needs. There's beds for the dormitories for the kids. There's better staff quarters for the teachers. And I mean, in order to attract teachers, you're going to have that kind of thing in place. You really feel an attachment when you spend the day here with the kids. I mean, they're beautiful kids.
Every child deserves an education, and if you don't help in a country like this, it's not going to happen. There's no benefit dinners, there's no silent auctions, there's none of this stuff to raise money on their own. It's impossible unless someone comes in from outside and starts saying, what do you need and what can we help you with?